Hey, what's up DIYers? Mike Bors with the Mike Bors channel. Thank you for watching. We're talking quarter cow cuts today, and in today's video, the full process on how we prepare, cut, and grill the beef heart. And you'll see it all. Let's get started. All right, DIYers, hey, first thing I want to do before diving into the cooking process of this video is I want to reference this Angus beef chart. And DIYers, scrolling above right now, as well as down below in the comments and description, will be a video link where we reference this entire chart and show you each of our cuts that we ordered and received out of our entire quarter cow order. So definitely check that out. We will have a second video that shows you basically all of the end results of each cut that we cooked. And during that video, you get to see each of the cuts that we thaw, prepare, or prep, cook, and serve, basically the end result before we eat it. And DIYers, you might find that video helpful or enjoyable to watch. However, again, in today's video, we are going to cook the heart. And unfortunately, this Angus beef chart does not reference the heart. However, I did want to reference this chart so you can actually see the way the cow is sectioned into for a quarter or half, 3/4, or whole cow. However, from here, let's start cooking. Here we are back at the stove, and it's early in the morning, and here is the beef heart. Check that out. And we are going to allow it to thaw and put together a recipe and cook. Look at that. To an update, it's been about 4.5 hours. The beef heart continues to thaw, and what I'm going to do now is remove the plastic wrapping, and that is going to allow the beef heart to continue to thaw in more of an efficient manner. Got the camera set back, and I'm just going to carefully flip it upright, and I'm going to remove all of the plastic wrap. And do your best not to make a mess, and you can do that very quickly. Here it is unwrapped, and I do want to give you several angles now that it is unwrapped. Again, beef heart. Taking a step back, and what we'll do now is continue to allow it to thaw maybe another hour, and we are going to grill it. Now there is several options. You can throw it in an Instant Pot or crock pot, or do what we're doing, grill it. And during the next 30 minutes, while we wait for that to continue to thaw, we are going to slice up mushrooms and onions and prepare those to get those caramelized and sauteed. Back to the beef heart, and we allowed it to thaw an additional 30 minutes, and what we'll do now is prepare for the grill. And to do so, we are going to grab a knife and remove some of the fat on the beef heart, and we are going to cut it into separate little beef heart steaks. What I will do first is shift the plate, and I've got the cutting board, and I'm going to move the beef heart to the cutting board. And again, the importance of allowing it to thaw will actually allow you to unwrap it as shown here. And we are going to grab the knife and again, remove some of this fat as well as any additional items inside when you unfold it that you don't want to eat. And all you have to do is just carefully cut the fat away, or as much of the fat that you want to cut away. And I say that because you don't actually have to remove any of this fat, but that will be personal preference. We are going to remove it. And just be careful. You don't want to cut yourself. That would not be good. And it should cut away in a pretty friendly manner. And just be mindful. Again, don't cut yourself. And as you cut this, you do not want to cut away a lot of the beef. And you can see that's coming out and off pretty nicely. And overall, that looks pretty good. Again, there's a little bit right here in the center. You can remove that, but we are going to, again, position it in a way and remove the fat. And from here, just kind of study the shape and how you want it to be cut. Again, on the inside, if you see anything in here that you do not want to eat or cook, go ahead and remove it. In our case, the butcher really prepared this heart very nicely. There's not much inside here that we need to remove. In fact, really nothing at all. Very nice. So what I'll do, now that it's unfolded right here, I'm just going to make a cut right here. And this is going to be steak number 1. See that? And that's really nice. And as we cook this on the grill, you can see that the heart itself has more of a folded shape to it, and that's normal. But during the cooking process on the grill, this piece of meat might actually curl up, and that's okay. So again, this is steak number 1. And steak number 2, again, maybe 3, maybe 4 tops. Just kind of get a good feel of the heart and where you want to cut. In our case, what I'll do is just come right through the center here, and I might actually make 4. Set that aside, and 1 more here. However, you can then make additional cuts in a butterfly manner and open them up and make a thinner cut of steak, as shown here. Look at that. Look at that. That is a nice size for a steak. This is more of a thin, and that's not too bad. Set that aside. I'll do the same for the centerpiece here. Again, be careful. You do not want to cut yourself. And that's really nice. And let's direct our attention to this part right here. I might cut that away, as well as this part inside here. See that? Try to give you a good view of that. And again, allowing the beef heart to thaw is extremely important to allow you to be able to cut it in a friendly manner. And that's really nice. I'm okay with that. Set that aside. That one's good. And to this part, let me just cut some of this away. Much better. And that's not bad at all. You can remove some of this inside here. A lot of people will remove that or recommend removing that. Might just come through with a small little slice to remove all that. And overall, I like that. And again, as we cook these, they may curl up, but that's okay. Naturally, that's what the heart wants to do, to return to its normal shape. That one looks very good and thick. These are going to be wonderful. And I'm okay with everything on the back side of here. Not bad at all. Again, the butcher did a really good job cleaning this up before they wrapped it. From here, maybe some salt and pepper, maybe some garlic sauce, or any other flavor of steak seasoning. And while we were cutting this heart, the grill was warming up, and it is now time to put these on the grill. Now to a different camera angle and a top view. Again, season and grill. To another update, we have moved it to a clean plate and just salt and pepper. We're keeping it simple. We're out at the grill, and medium rare is what most people recommend when cooking beef heart. And it's pretty windy, I apologize. Right now it's kind of taking control of the flame. I'm going to close that. And again, medium rare. Got the grill set down to low, both burners. And again, medium rare. And that wind's really taking control when the top is open. And fresh off the grill. Again, medium rare. And the grill's hot. And it does look like it might be overcooked, but it's not. And you can see that looks pretty tasty, right? I went ahead and cut one, as you see right there. Looks really good. We'll add again caramelized sauteed onions and mushrooms, maybe a little bit more salt and pepper. That'll be nice. And here we are to the end result, and we've got 2 plates as you see. And again, topped with caramelized sauteed mushrooms and onions, and this piece is sliced and no sauce. And coming here, there are 2 separate little steaks under there. And again, topped with sauteed mushrooms and onions and a little bit of avocado ranch for a little bit extra flavor, as you see. From here, we hope this helps. Hey, do us a favor, below the video, you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. And again, 2 small pieces of steak under there. Check that out.